You see that black phone?
Which one? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What up?
Let's bring in our political panel now for.
What up? What up?
How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Come on in, tune in.
Hold on 1 second. Nah, we just gonna talk. We're just gonna talk. We ain't gonna look at the camera like that. Hey, do me a favor, stay in there for a minute. You can't just pop in and pop out. All right. We're just gonna talk.
Okay.
So it'll just be like we did on when we were doing yours. So it'll just be
Okay. Oh.
just I'm just trying to. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Talks from the Kitchen, from my kitchen. I'm sorry. I'm Big Don. Here we cooking up conversation. I'm with Linda
from Linda's Journey podcast show, and
Check
we're
it
here
out.
finna cook up some conversation in the kitchen.
Yeah, we need some food. Cook up over here.
Yeah.
Need some food. So, yeah, man. I was at work. So the dude, you know, he had to watch like this on. This is Invicta. So he
That's
like,
cool watch.
huh?
That's a cool watch. It's
Nice
different.
timepiece. Nice timepiece.
Really different.
So I was like, man, that's a nice watch. He's like, yeah, I got two of them. So, you know, I don't. He said, if you want one, I get it to you. I'm like, whatever. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think that never. I come into work one day, they're like, yo, what's the name looking for you? I'm like, oh, so I go upstairs and he at the bar. Shake his hand, go in his pocket, gave me this big heavy watch. I'm like, whoa. He a big guy, so I had to go take the
links out.
Take a link out, yeah, just so I could put my hand in.
Right.
This is he a big dude, so imagine. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. But I appreciate it. I'll be wearing this watch. So, you know, people.
That's a cool watch.
It's my grown man watch. You be like, yes, quite sure.
It's a cool watch. It's different. Cool watch. It's unique.
But you know the best thing about this? I can manage my time. You know, everybody else, they look at their phone. That's how they manage their time now.
Right.
Hey.
So that's the topic. Time.
We just manage our time and we good. So just like to welcome y'all again for those who's joining. You know, this can be every week thing. Mm-hmm. Say hi. All right.
He's going to get into the topic.
So let's talk about time. I done took some notes and everything. So the average time that people spend on their phone is like 4 hours and 37 minutes. Mm-hmm. That's the average time people spend on their phone. So that's 40%, and that's 70 days out the year. Mm-hmm. People spend a lot of time on their phones.
Yeah.
I mean, people walk, talk, chew gum,
drive on
their phone, everything. So it becomes an issue. Another thing with time, we mismanage time. Mm-hmm. Sorry. I know I look like I'm not paying attention, but I am.
Yeah.
We mismanage time a lot.
Yeah.
And when we mismanage time, you know, that's how we late. We do all this stuff.
Yeah.
If I gotta meet you somewhere, even though this Chicago, inshallah. But if I gotta, inshallah, repping the brand, you see. So if I gotta meet you somewhere, and I know, like I go to the same spot every weekend, every weekend, I still put it in the GPS to give me an ETA. What time I'll be there. If I'm doing, I'm still gonna do it.
Right.
What time I'm gonna be there? I got to, because I need to know. You never know if it's traffic in the Chicago. You never know. You really don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
because some dumb stuff can happen.
Yeah.
Somebody go crazy on the expressway, shooting or whatever.
There you go.
Reindeers may pop up. Whatever, Santa Claus land his sleigh on that man. No, but we really have to manage time. We really have to lock down on our time. We really have to just organize our time, and you got time well spent. Just like you got to rest.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, I did absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, I did my my normal my chores. I was in here. I had to do some laundry, but it felt good to spend that time. And time is very important because, like we know,
we don't get it.
The clock run out,
and
when that clock run out, it was over. Ain't no getting that time back. And that's that's just the hard promise that that God gave us. But man, so how I do, like I'm a barber professional. I'm a barber. Everybody know me, know that. So I go off a schedule. Yeah. So I set my own time, So how I do my time is that I got the time that I need in the morning, drop him off at school, get something to eat, get to the shop. I put in my schedule. Hold on.
Yeah. So
put in my schedule. Hold on 1 second, guys. Sorry for the interruption. Hold on 1 second.
So time is very is a very valuable thing to cherish, because we only have you only have 24 hours in a day. And to try to get things accomplished in that 24 hours, that means that you have to manage every ounce or every inch of your time, your minute by the seconds, minutes and seconds. So I work off of time as well, because I do transportation. I ride a bus. And time is one of those things that you have to really, really manage down to the T with the job I have. You can't be a second late. You got to be an hour ahead to get to work. So that means that if you're an hour ahead, that means you're never late. Yeah, that's a waste of time. I feel, to me, it's a waste of time. I got to be at work an hour ahead of my schedule, and then I'm still sitting around. But hey, it beats, being late and dealing with, like Don said, with traffic, accidents. It could be a pile up, like you said. It could be Christmas reindeer. So, but
crazy.
We're gonna double turn it back over to Don.
So when we do this, like, so time, close that door. So what we do, everybody know, like I told you earlier, I cut hair. I'm a barber. You'll be surprised how many excuses that people have about this time, and it's crazy how they do it. Hey, you're supposed to be there at a certain time. You're supposed to be there. Let's just say you're supposed to be there at 4:00. You should know when, you should know. Like I do, I put the GPS in. If you're gonna be late 15 minutes ahead of time, you're gonna be late.
Right.
All you gotta do is put that GPS in. I'm not saying think like me. It's just you're gonna be late.
It's gonna give you exact accurate.
Yeah, just tell me like, yo, if you tell me a heads up, yo, D, I'm gonna be a little bit late.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I got you. I know what to do.
Right.
Don't make me wonder where you at and send that infamous yo text that I do. I'll send the infamous yo text like, yo, where you at?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm gonna be 15 minutes. Let's cancel that appointment.
Yeah.
Because 15 minutes, you gotta have respect for the person behind you.
Right.
You do. And I'll be back to back. Even if I'm behind, sometimes I'll send a text, yo, I'm running behind.
Mm-hmm.
I'm running behind for real because it's having that respect for other people.
Right.
But another thing with time is going to be how people, well, in relationships and stuff like that, how people view their time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, how they do their time. And like, you go business relationships, you go whatever, however you doing. You know, and
Friendships.
the time got to be, you can't make up time. So it gotta be, I get the whole thing as I got older. The QT, that quality time.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it gotta be quality.
Yeah.
But with the way things going now, you gotta be on top of it for real, like with all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
So best thing I like when you come to this, like I like Mondays. I love Mondays. Mondays, I get my week started. I'm on top of my time.
Mm-hmm.
And I really don't like for nobody to block my time.
Mm-hmm.
You're on my way. You know?
Yeah.
I'm like
basically,
I'm like a punt returner. So I catch the ball. Now I'm a running back. Let's say this running back. Catch the ball. We down there. We start off on the 10, on the other team's 10. So I'm trying to boom, make it to the end zone. Some Mondays I get to the 50-yard line on some Mondays.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I had some Mondays where I ran it all the way back. But you know, it's just God is your quarterback.
Right.
So he's just gonna feed you. Sometimes you can throw it off to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Then he gonna come back to you. If that makes sense to everybody. My weird analogies and how I do this. So but with that being said, what I'm saying is this. If I got a jump start on my Monday, and that mean I got a jump start on my week.
Yeah.
So I may be done on my Monday so early, I start working on Tuesday.
Mm.
So at 1 o'clock, I'm already in Tuesday.
Yeah.
So when Tuesday comes, I'm already in Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
So that's I'm managing time. Even because time don't exist. We just know the sun come up and the sun go down.
Right.
It's just when the people back in ancient times created with all these time gauges and calendars and stuff like that. I believe we are in the Gregorian. Right. We go off the Gregorian calendar and all this time. And I remember they wanted to get rid of daylight savings.
Right. Right.
But that's how I manage my time, and I do that just to jumpstart the week. So my Sundays, and my Mondays is very important because if I half-ass do shit on Sunday, my Monday ain't gonna be shit. Or if I go out with the good bad people, like last week, y'all know who y'all are, the good bad people. So I go out with the good bad people. You know it's gonna be one of them nights, and we outside. We outside.
Right, and your Monday is off.
Huh?
And your
my Monday is off.
I
mean, off coffee.
You off, you sit there, now you're trying to get all these things together and rush and get this prepared for Tuesday. And you like, oh.
Yeah. Done.
Yeah.
Done. And you try not to, I'll be trying not to, every time the phone ring, I know it's time to either go meet Khalid, get his back from school. I'll be up there at the school trying not to be like, drunk daddy. Drunk daddy. So
yeah, but that's
he smells like last night. And you know,
Yeah.
white people don't say you stink. They say you smell. Ew, he smells like liquor.
Right. Now,
If y'all wondering who this beautiful young lady is,
that is our beautiful grandmother,
beautiful grandmother,
the monarchy.
rest in peace.
Yeah.
So, the 26th Wednesday, you know what I'm saying? I'm not. She did her time. Let's talk about time.
Right.
Look at the time. So that's exactly why I put this cup up too. So it went from 1932 to 2022. She lived 90 years, right? 90 years. So I'll say this all the time. So 1932 to 2022, a little squiggly line. That's her life. That's her time that she spent here on Earth.
Mm-hmm.
You know, working for God. So, and she raised us. She raised everybody in the house. Raised everybody. But the time that she spent here was quality because she gave all her time to us.
Grandkids.
Her grandkids, her kids, all she gave her time to us. She didn't want us.
Yeah.
I mean, she gave her time to us for real. It was crazy.
Yeah.
We all lived with her. Everything.
Yeah.
Everybody
We
lived with her.
She gave us knowledge. She disciplined.
She popped some people in the mouth.
Along the way. You know who you are.
Along the way. Pushed Ben in the head several times. This lady, man. And
she didn't play no games. She kept something in that purse.
Yeah. So November 26th is when I'm gonna celebrate her time on this planet. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna chill, probably relax, reminisce. You know, I'm gonna be cooking too. So embody her spirit in the kitchen.
It's Thursday.
So it's gonna be 2 years.
Yeah.
That's fast.
Yeah.
That's fast. So time waits for no man.
That's tomorrow. 26.
Oh, that is tomorrow. Damn.
Yeah. It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. I'm talking about Wednesday.
Right.
That's tomorrow. So, man, shout out to my granny, Bertie and Reeves, our granny.
Oh, granny.
Man,
we had a wonderful granny.
You know, I mean, no disrespect to Spuddy, you know, but I ain't been back in the house.
Me neither.
I ain't been back in the house.
And he said something about it. Nobody come and see him, but it's not that. It's just that when we go down there, it's a spirit missing.
Yeah.
And when we go in there, emotions and things are starting to brew up. Mm-hmm. Then you don't see her there. We used to come in and say, "Hey, Granny," and you can't say that no more.
She be in the living room. You come in that back door. You don't think she hearing? Who that? Who that? Who that?
Yeah.
Man, he's sitting that deep in that chair, that little gray chair.
And you know what? Another thing, Dr. Calvin had said something to me when we was down at Auntie April house. And Duke was there. And he was like, y'all should do Thanksgiving down there and have everybody, all the grandkids and come and do Thanksgiving dinner at the house. I said, you know what? That's kind of like a good idea. So you said something.
After 30 years. 25. After.
And Duke said something. You said, that is not a bad idea.
It's not. It's not.
Even though it's still, we try not to face, but we're going to have to. I mean, I think that would break the ice for all of us, all the family get together, bring a dish, come down there, even if it's not Thanksgiving, Christmas, and come and just sit.
Right.
And talk, reminisce. I know it's going to be some sad moments, you know, but my grandmother lived a good life. You know, she lived it.
Yeah, she lived it. That's crazy. That's tomorrow.
Yeah. That's mom. She was very, very informational.
Yeah,
When
she
you
was,
wanted something, it was very. She gave you what she think would you should do this and do this and do that. You know, and she made it much, easier when she explained it and you see it in her perspective as her wisdom that she had.
she showed me how to move money around. And it's like, what that is like, okay, I could cut this out and put that same money over here. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? Just do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, she definitely missed, man. I can't even. I go down a block, but I just can't go in there.
Yeah.
But it's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. So
There's nothing point intended to our uncle because he feels some type of way. He did something. I don't nobody come and check on him. It's not that. It's just that we still, like you said, it's 2 years in, and we trying to grasp. Some of us still trying to process. Our granny is gone.
that was my last day now, on the 26th, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I didn't even go by to pick through nothing or do nothing. That was it. But shout out to our Uncle Spuddy. Happy belated birthday yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Happy belated birthday to him. Happy birthday to my brother Sean today.
Oh, her birthday, Sean.
Yeah. And
What you doing?
Kenny birthday.
Yeah.
Last piece for Uncle Kenny.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Those are notes now.
Back
Okay.
on this time, man. We just we got so much time in front of us
Mm-hmm.
that we just gotta, we gotta get on our SHIT. You know what I mean? So we definitely gotta, moving forward, we definitely gotta capitalize on the time that we got left. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about investing. I'm talking about ownership.
Mm-hmm.
I'm listening to podcasts yesterday and my man was like, yo, you have to own shit. Even though I own that barbershop, don't mean that I own the building. So it's like, and that put a spark in me, man. Just like, I gotta start owning shit. Whatever I'm involved, I'm just gonna own it. You know what I mean? Even if I start off small, just start owning, become one of them where you control, you set the tone for a lot of things, that you involved in. So I'm talking about from it's whatever, that you involved in. So
Well, man, so YouTube. Well, on Facebook.
Does anyone else find it strange that nobody in America actually owns their home? I know a lot of people think they own their home.
Right.
They took out a mortgage, they paid it for 30 years, they paid it off, and now they own it. But they don't, because the government does. The actual homeowner of every house in America is the government. Because here's the thing, if you actually own something, once you paid for it, you get to keep it. But that doesn't happen with houses. Think it through logically. In order to purchase a home, a person has to make money from a job, which is money that the government's already taxed. Then they need to spend that money on the home, which the government taxes.
Yeah.
And then while you're living in that home, you have to pay utility bills, which the government taxes. You have to pay for insurance, which the government taxes. You have to pay for repairs, you have to pay for upkeep, all of which the government taxes. And then once you get to the point that you have completely paid off your home, you still have to pay the government for the privilege of living in the home that you paid off in the form of property taxes. Property taxes just make no fucking sense. It's basically the government saying, yes, we know you paid for it. Yes, we know we didn't do anything to help you pay for it. In fact, we did the exact opposite and took money from you, making it harder to pay for the home. And then everything you needed for the home, we charge you more for. But if you don't continue to pay us property tax even after you pay off your home, we're going to take it from you.
We're going to take it
That's
from
not ownership.
So
It's a rental.
it's a rental.
It's a rental. Hey.
You don't. You're just renting it from the government. And if you don't believe me,
Don't pay your
rent. Don't pay that property tax.
tax.
You know what?
And they're gonna take
See
it.
what your government landlord does.
I'm letting y'all know I just changed my mind. I'm renting forever. No,
So
it's
when
plenty.
I seen that today, I'm like,
But
he makes sense.
he makes sense. But shit, I'm talking about.
You want to own something, but you still.
But at the same time, I mean, it makes sense. It definitely makes sense for real.
The
I get that.
government
It
still
makes-
got their hands in it because if you pay, everything is paid. You done pay this house off, this and that. Don't pay them
But I'm
taxes.
not gonna let that deter
Yeah.
me from what I'm doing.
Right.
Because if I own, let's just say, if I own a 3 flat, 4 flat, I'm getting money.
Yeah.
I mean, even though I got to pay them, I'm
Yeah.
still getting money. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll pay your taxes. I'll pay your taxes that you want me to pay.
Yeah.
By the time I'm getting this money,
Yeah.
and you could, you know what I'm saying, you could look at it
You
in
can
a
look
good
at your
way and a bad way.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you this much. So if you don't pay your taxes, guess what I could do? I could go down there and be like, hey, did so-and-so pay their taxes? Nah, they did. I got the money for it.
Right.
I pay their taxes.
Yours.
And then the property mine. So I could take advantage of that.
Yeah.
And pay them taxes.
It has benefits.
Boom.
Yeah.
For real.
But it was just an eye opener for him to analyze it and put it like that. I kind of like,
well, you know that with them cars.
wow.
You know that with them cars. That's why I never fixed up my car, put rims on the car and all that stuff. I never did that because the car belonged to the bank.
Yeah.
And then, like he said again, once you got the car, then you got to pay these taxes, especially the city of Chicago.
Yeah.
Tax you for everything.
You got insurance, you got to keep.
Man, you got to have
and the maintenance.
State, the plate sticker,
right?
City sticker. They gonna have next. They're gonna come up with a block sticker. Will block you on a house sticker. What house you live in?
Right.
Everything is like, yo, man, it's all in the system.
Right.
What you doing? Like when I lived in Nevada, it was just one sticker, the plate sticker. You run that plate, boom, everything pop up. And a lot of them, like in Atlanta, they put the county you from, or you at, they put that on the plate. So let's say you're from Gwinnett County, they'll put it on in Gwinnett County. So, being down there with John.
It's just greed. I mean, I think it's just basically about greed. I mean,
but all in due time.
All you do is want to tax. The more money you make, the more they want to take.
It's like my bad Puff said. More money, more problems. Jealousy, envy.
It's just like, man, it's like you can't get it. It's like me. I'm like, everybody like, oh, you work at CJ, you got this. Man, that stuff is not what everybody cracked it up to be. You know what I'm saying? It's like when they get to taking and swiping taxes, your pension, your insurance, your whatever you got, stuff you got, when you don't come with what people think you come with. And then they want you to put in, oh, well, you can do overtime. Why? Because if I do overtime, you're going to take more.
Well, they're taking your time, too.
Yeah, it's my time. And all I do is seem like, did I sleep here? Or did I leave here? It don't seem that way. So that about your time, it don't seem like I left the job. I have 2 days off. It don't seem like one day.
Yeah.
Now I'm back to work tomorrow.
Then you realize there ain't enough time in the day.
No.
It ain't enough time in the day. Right.
Like you said, you got to do household chores. You got to do your cleaning. You got to do your running around the stores. You got to do your day half is over. But when you're at work, it's slow.
So I've been in relationships, and my relationships always come down, and I'm talking about back in the day, whatever. It comes down to time. And it's like, oh, we don't spend time. We don't spend enough time this doing that. Mm-hmm. And I work in a nightclub too, so people think it's the nightclub. It's really not the nightclub. Mm-hmm. It's the barbershop. Yeah. Because my day, and this is why I say it's the barbershop. I get up there early. I'm there 8 to 10 hours a day.
Because you're taking time on each. That's a lot of time.
But this a lot of time on my feet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not a small guy. I'm a big guy. So it's like, that's a lot of time. And then we barely eating, we ain't getting the proper.
Right.
So sometimes I got to sneak in a nap. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, some Wednesdays, I'm sneaking in a midday nap for real. Right before I pick up the kid. I'm sneaking in a midday nap. But the thing with that is, this is why I say it's the barbershop. When you talk about going out later on after work, oh, I'm done. I'm
Yeah.
cooked.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
cooked.
You can't really. You're not feeling it. You want to just
Man.
shower in the bed.
I'm just gonna eat and then go to sleep.
And sometimes that's what the problem is too. You eat and lay down, and then there go to. I can't even do that. It's like you got to eat. Try to eat something before you get home to lay down and shower and go to bed.
Yep.
And the choices that you have, like I have, I don't know if you have, the choices that I have are not healthy choices.
Right.
So you got, like you said, Popeyes, McDonald's.
I Popeyes, just say a waste of time. They didn't even give me the biscuit too. But we ain't talk about that. But this is how I know that the barbershop, and I love the barbershop. That's the talent I have. I've been cutting since what, 88. You know, I know.
Grandma's basement.
When I
What
lived,
we talking about?
Yep. When I lived in Vegas, right, for them 3 years, I was I only work at night. I had time to go to the gym, time to chill out. You know what I'm saying? Like we was hanging out, and then I go to work at night.
Mm-hmm.
When she go to sleep, I go to work at night.
Mm-hmm.
Come back home with a pocket full of money. No, I made more money doing that than I did cutting hair.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was times I made like $1,000 a night.
Mm-hmm.
Or I made $2,100 in one night. You know what I mean? It's just like we was crazy. That time, that money was crazy for real.
You're in Vegas. You know what I mean? This is a nightlife.
But
everything.
I didn't. That made me miss the barbershop. I mean, I didn't miss the barbershop. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like it was like here. I'm being honest. The barbershop make more money than the nightclub here.
Yeah.
But if I applied myself within those 2-3 days that I'm at down there, I could make more money down there than I could the barbershop. Mm-hmm. It's just that the barbershop is consistent and that's my business.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna go full time for somebody else's. My man Gene, back in the day, told me, he said, never go full time for somebody else and part time for yourself. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, I always had that in my head and I had to remember that. Even me and the owner of the company had this conversation about that. And he respected what I said when I told him. I was like, yo, look, I got a barbershop, and I was like last year, around this time last year, I was losing my barbershop. People, I mean, I played it like it's nothing because it was nothing. But I built that barbershop off what my mother left, off the money that our mother left us. Mm-hmm. So I built that.
You lose it. You
know? And yeah, like nah.
Yeah, that's something your mom left, and you got to gain and keep it.
Yep. So I had to take a sacrifice, and unfortunately, it was the nightclub that took the hit. You know what I mean? But at the same time,
but it was the right choice.
It was the right choice because so I managed my time. So when I was ready to go back to the nightclub, I went back to the nightclub. Even me working for CPS, I love the benefits and everything. It wasn't enough money for me because I've been. And then the time didn't work out for me. I'm used to being my own boss. I'm on the phone.
When you get used to that. Yeah.
I'm texting, I'm setting up my schedule.
Right.
And some lady come by and say, hey, get off your phone. I'm like, listen.
Yeah, that's the difference.
I'm setting up my money. This baby money here.
That's the difference.
You know, that's the difference for real. And it's like not no knock on them, but sure, that's baby money. What are you talking about? What we doing here?
And all they was saying, like somebody was talking about that, some people are meant to be workers and some are meant to be owners. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just like some people are just, I mean, it got to be a balance all the way around. Somebody got to be a worker, somebody got to be a boss. I mean, it's just that simple, just like that. But being a boss, it is a lot, but it's it's a benefit also. I
Right.
mean, because like you said, you can do things and without being somebody saying, "Hey, don't do this. You can't do that. You can't do this."
Mm-hmm.
And you working on somebody else, a worker. As a worker, you working up under somebody else's rules,
Right.
and they rules. You might not be, feel like you might not fit with their rules. Some jobs like that. You sometimes I know I quit some. I mean, I quit a job like I'm not fit for this rule here. Your rule is just like too strict and it's too this.
Mm-hmm.
Is you don't have that freedom and when stuff getting stressful at a job and you feel that the job becomes a job, not a career, then
Mm-hmm.
it's time to leave.
Yeah.
Me personally, that's what I do. And I'm like in the process of rethinking my stuff. But hey, when the time comes, if it's God's willing, hey, I'll be moving to closing this chapter and moving to something else. I mean, there's always doors of opportunity open. When one door closes, another one will open.
Yeah.
If it's meant for you, for that door to close, for you to leave this certain particular job, and you see a door or opportunity open, take it.
Yeah.
Don't second guess it.
Yeah. Don't waste your time just
Don't
sitting
waste
there.
your time.
It's like, well, maybe next
Yeah.
year. Nah,
No.
don't waste your time. Keep it moving.
It's going to be the same
Yeah.
because they're not going to change their rules and the stuff for you to fit you to make you feel they're not because it's not your business.
Yeah. I love going to a movie. I love Heat. You know, where Al Pacino go, he talked to
Mhm.
Ricky Harris. For y'all to know, tight out. He he go talk to Ricky Harris about you know, he got on the rat on somebody, you know, somebody that connect or whatever.
Yeah.
So he get to throwing stuff around. Hey, don't waste my motherfucking time. Hey man, that shit's so funny. Oh, put that shit on the shirt. Don't waste my motherfucking time. Hey,
Yeah.
he went crazy.
Yeah.
Hey man, that's funny as hell.
So
But
yeah,
I
you're
mean,
right.
we waste a lot of time. Sometimes that wasted time it be good. They do. It be some good
But you
shit.
gotta
But
know when to cut it short.
yeah, you gotta know
If you're
when
gonna waste some time, if that's what you got, if that's the time you got time to waste, and you can fit it in, but you gotta learn how to bounce back from that time too.
yeah.
Also, it's hard to try to. I mean, you forget about trying to make up the time. It's the time that you start back up. That's what you got to work on. I mean, you can't get time back from just kick back and land, and
Nah, not at all.
So yeah, that time. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one because everybody, your time is valuable. Every, like I said, every second, every
Mhm.
minute, every down to the hour, it's
It's time.
need to be used wisely.
It's time. No. Nah, man. But yeah, we definitely got to take advantage of time. We definitely got to stop wasting time. Put
Mhm.
more time, man. I say put like around these times, spend more time with your family.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like
And
get
be
to know.
respectful for other people's time.
Yeah, definitely respectful for other people's
Yeah,
time.
be considerate because you're not the only person
Yeah.
that's being serviced or whatever. How you respect time because there's other people involved. It's just not you.
Mm-hmm. And that's
Yeah.
you know definitely something we got to pay attention to.
Yeah.
So what else you got going on? What you got going on for the holidays? Speaking of time, where you going?
Don't know.
Don't know what you can do
I'm
with your time?
thinking so I'm off too.
Man.
It's a good time. I'm off on Thanksgiving. Normally I don't be off. I'll be at work, but I'm trying to figure out, what am I gonna do with my time? If I'm gonna go out, because I'm gonna stay at home and cook, I'll just go out and have me a steak and sit down and let somebody else cook it.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna I'm cook here. I'm gonna spend my time in the barbershop for the most part. But you know, I got the kid with me, so we're gonna spend time too. So I split that time up, you know what I mean? And then cook here, probably get on that grill, play some good music, you know,
That's
have
good.
some
That's good.
have something good to drink, you know,
Yeah.
and just and kick it.
I was thinking about that.
Yeah. So
I was thinking about that mac and cheese. All the people be making that mac and cheese. I was like,
man, I asked your mother, does she know the recipe?
man,
You know what she told me?
She forgot.
You know what she told me? Nicole know how to make it. Listen, man, I started to go to Mount Hope and like, oh, mother,
hey,
mother, please send me the macaroni and cheese recipe. So the macaroni and cheese recipe just pop up on my phone and my notes. Like, there you go, nigga. Mac and cheese.
It's like some people don't use the eggs because
The what? The egg?
don't use eggs because
She
you
do
do have.
I think she do use
Yeah,
eggs.
some of you do your, but some make it without eggs. It is much better because you be gassy.
I ain't gonna even tell you the super secret because you know she walked me through it when I was in Vegas. The first batch I messed up. I was like, man, fuck it, get that box macaroni. We doing this like that. And we just put the cheese on top of that, made it look like put it in the oven. Burnt the corners of the noodles.
But someone told me the block cheese shredded is the best.
It's the
not
best.
The one in the pack.
Not the one in the pack. The block she had me get sharp cheddar,
mild,
and
mozzarella, and Cobra Jack. The one is
the Cobra Jack.
The yellow and the mix.
I bought the whole shredder and did that shit like for real, like, and layered it out. But another thing, key ingredient is that milk.
You can do half and half.
That milk in the can. Remember
the carnation milk.
We just call it milk, not milk. The carnation milk. That's the key. Pour that shit in there. Boom. Stir it up.
Yeah, you stir it up into it. You got to hear that. You got to hear
we
that.
Ain't going to that
sticky
sound.
Stuff. Yeah, you got to hear that when you put it. Then you layer it in your pan.
For all my creeps, you know that macaroni sound is a different topic. It's a different topic, but you stir it like mother macaroni. No, stir it like macaroni, then you good. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. In closing, I'll just say,
cheese, no roux, no egg.
She no egg. She used no egg.
Actually mess up on them or add the
And
that's gonna be good.
That's what she put. Chicken broth.
I wouldn't do that either. But yo, y'all got anything? Any comments? Leave behind. Any likes? Like it up.
Subscribe.
Right.
Appreciate it.
It only get better, you know. It only get better. This last week, I got a story for y'all. See, Linda got the real mic. So I had to go get a mic. So next week I'm gonna have that mic. So then she sent me the lights. I bought the lights. Just to let y'all know. Yeah. So it's getting better.
Yeah.
It's getting better for real. So we got producers and everything helping us out. So
and hopefully we're gonna sit at the round table.
And one thing, as far as like promoting, we promote. We're gonna promote. You got something going on?
Yeah.
Excuse me. We're gonna promote. So you got something something you want to have in the background, product placement. Let us know. You like?
I got a friend. He got one Shout out to Lavelle. He's have his poetry art canvas.
Oh yeah.
You go check him out. Lavelle Horn is on Facebook and Instagram. He got some nice pieces.
Yeah.
You know, some nice poetry pieces, and go check him out and see how he is. He got a little deal, a sale on right now.
Mhm.
It's amazing poetry.
Yeah. You like the Shy Love, you
Yep.
like the hat, come holler at me.
Yeah.
Holler at me. Shy_LVE on Instagram. Hit me up, inbox
Mhm.
me. I got a Black Friday sale. Now I do. I just thought of it.
Yeah.
Black Friday sale. Come here. He's not for sale.
It's
my buddy.
Yeah.
This boy got an arm on him too. He throw the football.
Yeah.
So look for his y'all. I don't know if y'all remember. If you go to my page, it's K3 TV. He know everything about the shoes, the Jordans. This guy here, for real.
Yeah.
So
Young
watch out for his
young
channel.
entrepreneur up and
K3
coming.
TV.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
The Kid Khalid. Well, that's all the time we have, y'all. Subscribe to us. You know,
Like, share.
False Media 712.
Linda Journey's podcast show.
You've been cooking it.
And we've been cooking in the kitchen with conversation.
Yeah. Peace.
Daddy, I got Victory Royale. I got Victory Royale, Daddy.
Look.
Daddy, I got Victory Royale.
Click.
I got Victory Royale.